Hello, my name is Daryl Rademacher. I'm with XCP Corporation, located in Brooksville, Florida. We're a Nayax distributor and manufacturer of vending controls for the last 20 plus years. If you want to get exact, we've been in this business for over 50 years, but Nayax over 20 years. And over that time, they changed products to what's called the VPOS Touch, which is this type of device. And recently, this was the original antenna, what they call a high gain antenna. And we use this on our Vendavolt model 5002 series. Gives us good reception in areas that are weak signal for cellular. Demonstration here, I take a pass card, a Nayax pass card, I tap it up against the front of the machine. It does the handshake.
Please select a product.
I then make my selection. For example, I'll press this one over here on the right.
Thank you.
And it dispenses a card. This is one of our more popular machines. Now what's happened is Nayax has changed vendors. This was the original product that came from Taiwan, and we've used this for many years. And then recently they came up with a new one, which is this one marked C over here. It looks pretty close to be the same. The difference is just a little fatter, and it doesn't have the embossing around the bottom of it. And we have that connected up to our test machine. This is our actual test machine. It does everything any of our vending machines do in pulse mode. It's now plugged in. Just like I had this one, I'm going to do a test. Very quick, very fast, a very good product. We've had no problems whatsoever with either one of these. Just this was the better one, just a little stronger, but marginal. So these two, the N for Nayax and C for an earlier, the newer version that they're shipping. This is our most recent shipment of units. Now, we were looking for an alternative to using the stick type antenna, and we want to stop using the stick antenna because we get a lot of service calls from locations that are marginal cellular, are trying to do vending, and they come call and complaints. So the solution is high gain on all of our machines. So what we want to do is go 100% high gain and discontinue this stick antenna. So next step was to find a supplier that we could buy very large quantities, for example, like a couple hundred per shipment. So we got in our first sample, and it's model B, which is version B, which is right here. I'm going to plug version A here, version A, our very first test unit, into the Nayax test machine right here. So I'm going to stop it. All right, press stop. The Nayax stops, and then I'm going to power it down and change antennas. Okay, what I'm going to do is unplug the original Nayax antenna. It's now unplugged. It's a male type plug. Goes in here. You'll hear a little click, and it's now making connection, and I power up my unit. So it'll take a few moments for us to power it up. Okay, we've plugged in number A. It's now plugged into the back of the Nayax unit. It's booting up. In a few moments, we should get ready to use our card. Okay, our antenna number A is booted up, and it's operating. This is our very first antenna. All right, it's working correctly. The very first sample antenna that we got in from China. So I'm going to press stop on here now. And I'm going to take a look at the signal. I can press this button right here. And then I go up here and I press this. and it shows me my signal strength, which is 22. It's not quite as strong as the Nayax, but it's acceptable. In other words, it's working. Okay, and it's 4G. This is the end of the test of our first sample antenna number A. Okay, we're now plugged in and booted up. We're doing a number B. All right, going to do my same test card.
Authorizing.
And it made payment. It's counting up. So I'll press stop. And we'll check the signal strength next. Signal strength is 23, almost as good as B. Okay, we're now moved up to C for testing. And C is Nayax's newest version that they're shipping to us. Making my test using the same card. And it's operational. I'm going to press my stop. This is our test equipment. All of our equipment that we ship out before we install a Nayax, we run the test on our tester. This simulates any one of our machines. So I'm going to press stop.
Thank you.
And then again, I'm going to go test the signal strength on it. Signal strength 19. It's actually so far the highest of all of our test units. And this is a genuine Nayax high gain antenna. Okay, we're going to now do D version. This is our latest one we got in for our test of the high gain antenna. It's booted up. We're ready to take our same test card, make payment. Please tap again. Try again. I'll try one more time. Unfortunately, I'll even try another one last time. This one's totally failing the test. Again. All right, so of our different units, they all flunked. Each and every one. I'm sorry, this last one is the only one that flunked, failed. No matter what I do, it's not working. I'll go in the back and I'll check the connection. Make doubly sure it's in there firmly. All right, you can see I'm making sure I'm turning. All right. And this is going to be the last test of number D. Number D is dead. All right, so this stops our test of number D. So far, all of our tests, all of the high gain antennas, all of them worked with the exception of sample D, which does not work. We're going to now connect up the original stick type antenna that we've used for the last 20 years next. All right, our last and final test for comparison is the original stick antenna that we've used for over 20 years. All right, I've got that now connected up to our Nayax and to our test unit here. All right, I'm going to use the same card. I'm going to make payment.
Authorizing.
And it's counting up. You see the little green LED showing that it's made the circuit closure. This is running in pulse mode and count up. And I press the stop button, just like we did on the other test units.
Thank you.
And I'm going to also check the signal strength. Going back over here again. And we're showing an 18. In other words, in very simple terms, the little stick antenna is working just as good as the high gain antennas in this environment. And I should note this is an overcast day, so signal strength normally is very weak on your cell phone in overcast. So we want to do this in an overcast day, not a perfect sunny day, because we want to show the capabilities of a high gain versus a stick. Okay. Now, in summary, what we've done is we've tested the different high gain antennas available from China, and some vary in size and specifications, but the bottom line is they all work, they all function, just not quite as good as the original Nayax product. This is the very best one that comes from Nayax, whether it's their older version or their newer version that they're supplying us as their distributor and as a manufacturer of vending equipment. For more information regarding XCP products that we manufacture utilizing the Nayax cashless payment systems, please contact XCP Corp. Our website has all the products on it, www.xcpcorp.com, or just drop a phone line to us, 352-678-3021, and we'll be more than happy to discuss your needs for you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this test.